up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Johnny understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Don't Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
see the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun
Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome on this Taco Tuesday. Mark, do you see what I see in the chat?
I see Kevin.
The names are back. The channel names are back.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was in after our bingo last night. I went in to see the yarn Miss Rosie Josie's Closet and Denise, and they
Yeah,
had at signs for the handles. And now I'm here this morning and I see the regular channel names are back. Good thing, YouTube. That is cool though. So how was your day? How are you doing, Cal?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I darn. First in the chat
Okay.
today is Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are
Hey,
you?
Regina.
Randy.
Happy Taco Tuesday to you too, hon.
Right. And Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. You're up
Randy.
early. Good to see you this early morning. And Scarlett, hello, morning, and welcome. It could be afternoon for you. I
Morning.
know that much because I think you're in the evening time. And Miss Denise is Magical Emporium. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
Magical. Hey, honey.
How you doing this morning, Denise? Let's see. Marlene, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Good
Little
morning.
Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. Working outside in the heat. Right now we're at 72. That's not too bad. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome, Jennifer. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Hey,
Welcome.
Jennifer.
And we have Crystal. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Crystal. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Claudette, hello, good morning, and welcome. And
Good
how are you
morning.
doing? See you. And Kevin, how are you doing? Long time no see. How have you been? Good to see you. Welcome. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Hey, Ashley.
Let's see here. Who else is coming in? It was twerking time. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Jennifer's dropping all those links already. Well, Rocket, hello, good morning, and welcome. You know it's not Monday bingo, but thank you for coming on in.
Good morning, Rocket.
Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, usually we only see Rocket in bingo. Good to see you this
Yep.
morning. Yep, YouTube is playing with us. You right about that one, Randy. I had to take a double take, and it's like, wait, where's the at signs? They don't have it no more. They went back to it. We'll see what happens. I don't know. They probably finally figured out it was good. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Carol, hello, good morning, and welcome, Carol. How
Hey,
are you?
Jocelyn.
Good to see you. And Jocelyn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Craig's World, hello, good morning, and welcome. Sleeping no matter what channel you come in on. Dude, wake up. Drink you some coffee. Lord Jesus, child. You sleep too much. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good morning.
Sandy, hello, good morning, and welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Hey, Sandy.
And Carol, are you finishing your yard work and painting and all that stuff you were doing yesterday? You were a busy little bee yesterday.
Did you go swimming again yesterday, honey?
I wouldn't doubt it. Well, for now, I saw it in Josie's place and Denise's live last night after our bingo. I went and said hello there. And she had all the at signs in her chat last night, too. I believe that was on Josie's channel. So, yeah, she had it last night. So, Mark, what do you got going on today? Anything special?
Well, I guess we're going to make a decision later. Michael hurt his back yesterday, so he's upstairs. Hopefully, he's sleeping. Let's see. I've got some stuff, household stuff I need to take care of, and then tomorrow I'm going to be on with Jenny's from 11 to 1 Eastern.
Hello, Hetty. Good morning. Hello, and welcome. Just
Morning,
painted
Hetty.
the house yesterday. Just a birdhouse. That's a lot of work. Josie had them in a chat since last week. Yeah, I just happened to see it because I was looking for it last night and seeing. But yeah, I did see it last night.
I'll pass that.
On the breathing.
I'll pass that along, Claudette.
Yeah, really. Well, today we have our rapid fire round showcasing our members of the channel today. That starts at 12:30. The first seller comes on at 12:45. Everybody has a 30-minute time slot. Remember, you do not have to be a member to be in the chat. You do not have to be a member to purchase. You just have to be a member to be on the panel, and that's every first Tuesday of each month. I have a
Cardiologist tomorrow. Well, good luck on that. Prayers for you, Sandy.
we must have to love as we get older. We always in the summertime. It's time for physicals and exams for our insurance, right?
Mm-hmm. I hope so too, Hetty.
Craig, in your world, it's probably always Friday. Anywho, but then tomorrow we do have our hump day auction. I am asking a call to duty for y'all in the comment section starting today. We're already starting a new month. Let me know your thoughts on what kind of show you would like to see, except Craig, no pillow talk. That is on your show, your time, your channel, your time zone. Anything you would like for me to start doing on Thursdays as a special type of show. Any ideas? Leave me those comments in the comments section below, because guess what? That'll be your entry for the Moon Pie giveaway for next month. Yeah. So let me know what you think, what kind of show you would like to see, and any ideas. Even if you have a specific name you would like to give me to change and chat, figure it out, let me know. Wish for Michael a quick recovery. Yeah. Yeah, he was packing. That's the first thing I asked Mark. Was he carrying any heavy packages?
Yep.
Yeah, that's typical. And that person was rude to Michael.
Yeah. A topless dance show.
Again, Craig, that's on your channel, your time zone, yep, that's on you. Not here. Wrong channel.
Craig, I don't think you want to see this.
Well, you never know. All right, everybody. As y'all know, we do this morning chat. The topic for today, and we do a different topic, and right now we're still doing the continuating topics of what we started last week. Well, Mark came up with these items, so we're going to go ahead and finish work on that again today. We've got a couple of them to do. I heard that one. Thank you, little Debbie. All right, so without further ado, let's get started.
Papa Smurf's in the house.
How you doing, Papa Smurf? I was trying to get his comment because I saw him come in. And where did it go? The chat right here. I've seen it all. Yeah, you're right about that one with Craig. You never know what you're going to see with Craig. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I saw yesterday you have your internet back, and you're back to your regular neighborhood live chat. So that's awesome. Good to see y'all this morning. And so what we're going to do is we're going to continue our topic, how to get the I cannot or I can't do it out of your vocabulary. For the continuation of that, Mark, take it away.
And today is start making the change. But start the process of change is very challenging. Why is that? It's hard because what we're doing is unlearning what we know. We are used to doing things in a certain way, and chances are we've been doing them for years.
That's true.
So here are some ways that I avoid saying the word can't, and take the steps to put forth the change that I wish to see. I hope you can incorporate these methods into your own life. Write down what you want to change. Write it on Post-it notes, note cards, whatever makes you comfortable. Something you will always see. I usually write mine on Post-it and put it all over the wall behind my monitor so I can always see them. Scroll. Discussing your goals, what you want to change, is very effective when you say it out loud and tell another person other than yourself. It's almost like saying, hey, I bet you can do it. Watch me. When you fulfill that goal and tell your friend, it seems rewarding and will motivate you to do it again in a different aspect. Who knows, maybe your friend adopts the mindset as you.
That is so true. Uh,
Mhm.
Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And
Morning,
how are you?
Michael.
Good to see you. Welcome. That brings me to my thought about this today. A lot of times some people say things in the chats like, "Oh, I did this today. I did this today," and then sometimes you get these little comments. Oh, okay. What you want? A cookie? What do you want? Well, guess what? That is mainly telling somebody they feel good about what they accomplished. It's not to brag about it. It's not to say, well, I want an attaboy, I want a pat on the back or anything like. It's mainly to get that out, saying that I accomplished what I achieved and I achieved what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You think about that? Sometimes you hear it from people and it's like, well, congratulations, because sometimes it's hard. Even though you're writing these challenges down, you want to get these goals down and you want to accomplish those goals. Sometimes we get sidetracked, squirrel moment, we get working on something else and we don't get to accomplish what we want to do. And it's hard sometimes.
Yep.
But I know I have post-it notes all over the place right here. I got notes here, I got notes there, I got Word documents here, Word documents there. But unless I have it open on my monitor, I'll never get them done. But I already know in my mind what I want to get done. But to accomplish it, write it down. Make sure you get to those goals. Make sure you achieve them. Because that word I can't, well, you're probably not going to do it if you don't look at it and get those goals down of what you want and share it with others. Who knows? Somebody might have a way that they can do it easier or a different way than you would have done it. And it helps you get it done quicker. Right, Mark?
Yep.
Lots of projects, big whiteboard, no time. Yeah, exactly. That happens a lot. Here's the cookies.
Now, Angie, it's me, Angie, 2 minutes ago. Having to unlearn something is one of the hardest things for us as people to do. But they say you do something continually for 2 weeks and it becomes a habit. That's true.
That is so true.
I think the psychological part of it,
Look
if
at
you do
this.
something for 21 days,
She says she's already got her shop pop video recorded.
oh, good for you,
You
Regina.
go, Regina.
No,
What
I
you were
haven't even
saying?
started mine. Uh-oh, Michael's
Now, what
in
you were
the
saying
chat.
before we go any further, what you were going to say?
I think
Just comment.
whether you're going to quit smoking or quit whatever, or you want to do something, I think the psychological thing, and I'm not wording this correctly, sorry, it's 21 days and you'll break whatever habit.
It's like meeting your goal, but you got to, and I see where um, Sandy says it's saying sometimes saying it out loud will give you the motivation to work on it, which is true. But also a buddy system. Sometimes you have to have somebody there to help you work through it. If it says somebody you want to quit smoking and you have somebody else who smokes with you, but they are thinking about quitting. If y'all do it together, that kind of helps balance that goal for you.
It's motivation. Yeah.
Motivation, no matter what it is, whether it's non-smoke, quit smoking, or whatever. Getting things listed on different platforms and different websites. Getting a video out, and you want to get somebody's opinion, and there's all kind of things that you can take that with. All right, Michael says Mark always shares his accomplishments each day. I think to prove he hasn't been napping. That's a good point. But
Well, if you knew how he talked to me,
I know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes saying it
I'm
out loud.
I'm kidding. I am kidding.
And again, the best thing about it is if you have a buddy system going on, and it's something you think you might have a trouble of getting to that accomplishment, getting to that goal, and it's always a challenge. Well, guess what? If you have that other person helping you and guiding you and like a cheerleader on the sidelines, that can help somebody really quick on getting that goal done by cheering them on. And it's a great thing. 7 days used to be the norm for
The
fun
norm.
habits, good ones. Yep, bad ones. And that's true. I look at it this way too. Even if you're trying to change something, and Angie makes up a good point, no matter how many days, if you even do it for 7 days, 14 days, whatever, The more you do that every day, the same thing you're trying to accomplish to get to that goal, you can do it by repeating it over and over and over. And it kind of changes your mindset of being able to do something in a better way or change the way you're doing something. And if you're not getting that, like yesterday, we talked about getting that end result. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and you're not getting the result you want, change what you're doing every day to get a different result at the end. It'd be the best way to do it. That's the way I look at it. Let's see here. Morning teamwork makes the dream work. That is so true. Hope your back feels better, Michael. Yes. Surround yourself with mentors,
Not peers.
Knowledge is valuable and giving you something to do, aspire to. Exactly. We get into our comfort zone, and it is easier to stay there, which is true. Without changing the thing that we would normally do every day, changing is a good thing. Yes, changes is good. It's just easier for most of us to stay in the same way, and that is so true too. But if you are trying to do something different and change it to get a end result differently, it's always good to do that. And Craig, we know you're never going to change, dude. You're going to always be sleeping. That's why you don't get nothing done. Yeah, you should be sleeping more. You should be awake more. Come on, Craig, get with the program. So for those in the chat, what are some of the things that you do to try to get out of that habit or that rut, as we call it sometimes? What do you do to change that end result and how to get there? What do you do? What helps you get to that end result to be a different result than what you know? Michael says, Craig, you're always, yeah, exactly, right? I'm so glad I'm not the only one that notices that. She should never say
Should
never.
never say never. We should say not yet.
Exactly. Yep. Well, because you're always coming in here saying Z's. We know that, Craig. You're probably sleeping now and typing at the same time because you're doing that so well, right? Well, Bearded Picker Scott, hello, good morning, and
Good
welcome.
morning.
You need peers as well. We all around.
A well-rounded circle with mentors, peers, and teaching opportunities is a way to build yourself and others.
And that is so true. Good to see you, Scott. How have you been? Don't forget, Scott does a live every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's a good one. It's hard to score.
It's hard to soar with the eagles when you're around a bunch of turkeys.
That's so true, Ron. I like that one, Ron. Just to be happy, motivation first. Yes, you have to motivate yourself and others as a team. It takes a team a lot of times. First starts with yourself. And you got to be your own. That's right, yourself. You have to be the first one to want to do that. Motivate you, and that is so true. But it's always good to have somebody to cheer you on if you need a cheerleader. Up early for a change. That is awesome. How's John doing? Yeah. And again, even if you know somebody who needs a little boost, a little help, a little nudge, be there for them, coach them, give them that cheerleading little moment, cheer them on, help them get to that end goal. And the more we do that, the better it is for others who are trying to get to that end goal result different than what they've been doing. Find that one. We know something needs to be done. We don't do it. Yeah, if we don't do it, it don't get done, right? Yeah, and that's why for me, like if I want to do something for a particular day, I make sure to get everything I need done before that day. If I know I'm going to do something or meet up with somebody or whatever, I try to get everything I need done before that, so that way I know that day is strictly for whatever I want to plan on doing. That's just the way I do things. What about you, Mark?
Well, I keep my list. I like scratching that stuff off.
Yep, accomplishing that goal, then get it done.
Yep. Papa Smurf, I was in direct sales for 25 years. Keeping people motivated is the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Yep. It's another thing I'm noticing too. I don't see it as often, but I know a couple of years ago, there was always a listing live challenge that was going on where, somebody was always doing a live listing, no matter how they called it, what they did or how they did it. There was always a lot of people doing listing shows for live shows. I do see a few now and then and on a regular basis, but not like it used to be. And a lot of times people had a hard time, which I don't know how they did it. Because for me, if I'm doing a live, I can't sit there and list. It's just something in my mind, I guess. I guess, again, I can't. That word I can't, I know I can do it, but I don't want to have to miss out on telling somebody hello or chatting with somebody in the chat while listing at the same time. And I think that's why I don't do it. Again, that's just an excuse, that I can't, but I know I can. It just, I don't choose to because I want to make sure I'm attentive to those in the chat. What are your thoughts about those listing challenges? Do you find it helps you if you are watching it and you're trying to get things listed? Because I see a lot of people doing that, not as often as before, but I do see some people doing it. Let's see.
There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself with positive affirmation for encouragement. That's true, Angie.
Even if you put sticky notes around the mirror, like in your mornings when you're getting your hair done, your face done, you whatever, you're brushing your teeth, you have little post-it notes of positive things, that can help somebody too. Yeah. I agree through that some of the people are going through hard times and it's important to be there for them. And that's true. You got to be there for people no matter what it is. You never know what somebody's going through. That is so true, Rocket. All right. I have a talk with myself and acknowledge that I was slacking off. Now, you, Regina, come on now. But I go into the list of things, and you got to have that list. It helps you. I know because it helps me. Yes, I got lists all over the place. Things I want to get done to start working it again. And you have to do one thing at a time. Cross it off when you're done. Don't worry about the whole list. Work on one thing at a time. Because if you don't, you're going to be worried about the whole list all at once, and it's not going to be good.
Angela, I ain't got time to be doing no hair and makeup or face.
It was just an example. I agree with you, Angela.
I do too, Angela.
Reading a room and making the changes is the most important thing to succeed. And that is so true, Ron. Papa Smurf, you got it. Let's see. Oh, here's Mike. Don't punish yourself.
Don't punish yourself if you don't reach your goals in a predetermined timeline. Congratulate yourself on your progress.
And that is true. It's small steps. If you have a long list of things, you say you got 21 days to get this list done. If that's what you set your goal for, do the easy. This is what I would do. Some people would do the easiest thing first. For me, I would get the hardest thing done first because that may take me the longest, depending on what it is.
The one that you don't want to even mess with,
Yep.
hit that one first.
I always do that when I got a list. Why? I don't know why. I just want to get it over with. If it's the longest and the hardest, I'm gonna knock it out first. That way the rest will be a breeze. That's the way I do things with a list.
Absolutely, Rocket. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them.
And
Amen.
That is so true, Rocket. And you have to, because a lot of times we put ourselves down. We're our worst critics. No matter what.
Absolutely.
But to be able to overcome that, you have to make sure you accomplish those things and give yourself an attaboy, whatever you need to give. Treat yourself as ice cream, waffles, Waffle House, And I said that because of the last video I watched was Waffle House with Mark and Mike.
Yeah, go get you some Waffle House.
Yeah. And I have to ask something, Mike and Mark.
What?
I'm noticing your videos when it comes to eating, it's always you filming Michael getting ready to take that bite and eating.
Yeah.
He's always feeding his face.
What about it?
I think that's cute.
It is cute.
And he's like, oh no. Or he always has that one saying he keeps saying. Let's see. Yes, Michael. Let's see. That is so true. It's so hard for myself when I don't do what you need. Yeah. The one thing we cannot get back is time. And that is so true. Once it's gone, it's gone. Make sure you are loving and encouraging yourself and others to live in the fullest. And you have to each day is so true. That is so true, Angie. I know. But I found that pretty cool. Every video I've watched, it's always Mark videoing, and then Mike is feeding his face. Taking a bite. It's pretty fun.
And we get some comments on there. People we have no idea. One of them was the old man needs to figure out what he's having. And somebody said, well, did the old man figure it out?
I love it. I watched a lot of them this morning. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are
Good
you
morning,
doing?
Ellen.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to watch some this morning. I went into that little, what you call that little trench, that little, um, I know there's a word for it where watch video after video after video. Well, I went to that this morning
Okay.
while I was waking up, drinking my coffee, getting a thumbnail done for another video. And it's like, okay, let me watch them. And sure enough, one after another, after another. And I found there was a reoccurring. Mike's always feeding his face. So Mike must love to eat.
We both do.
I know I'm messing with Mike. He's old.
And
To eat. He's hungry.
I'll tell you what, went to the doctor on Friday and it went well, with the exception of the scale. Mm. Mm-mm.
People like that what we do. Yeah, and I have a video I got to do. I got to figure out how to lower the music in the background. I didn't realize the music was that loud. When I was in New Orleans, I ate at this one restaurant that used to be another name for it, where we used to live, and it was a Boudreaux wrap. And I got to figure out how to lower the music in the background because I listened to it this morning. It's like, oh, that's too loud. I think we always do is eat. That's true, and it is true. But you know what? It makes for a good video, especially when it's like, well, what the old man's gonna have. That's like your main question. And then y'all got one of y'all had grits.
I did.
I didn't realize Waffle House did grits everywhere. I thought it was just like
Oh, yeah.
okay.
And they ain't bad.
I love grits. I just don't
I
eat
do
it
too.
I used to. But yeah, I'm always leery because there was one place we went to and they said it was called grits, but it's like that's not
You
grits.
have a good day, Papa Smurf.
All right, Papa Smurf, thank you for coming on by. It's good to see you again. People always think that we do. That's true too, but it's makes good videos.
Michael?
Said one person. Carol says, no wonder Mark, with the choice of breakfast, oh my God, eats a lot. Yep. And Rob, hello, good morning, and welcome from
Good
the
morning,
car.
Rob.
Good to see you. Welcome. And again, it's okay. It's just when it comes back to the goals, to accomplish any challenges you may have with goals you're trying to reach. Stop
Hey,
saying
Miss D.
you can do it. We have a support team too. Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And we can all do it. We just have to put our minds to it. And like Angie said, and what Mark was saying, change that routine of what you're usually doing. And 9 times out of 10, if you can do it for about 7 to 10 days or more longer at the same and changing that pace, whatever it is you're trying to do, to change and get to the end result of your goal, you can do it as long as you reprogram your body and your mind to change that motivation from I can't or getting to the same results that you're trying to get to and you can't get to them. Change what you're doing and get another end result better than what you're looking for. And you can do it. We all can do it. We can do it. Right, Mark?
That's right. You sure can.
That's right. It's me and yep, that's right. All right, so let me go and get some links dropped in the chat. And Mark, while I'm doing that, what do you have going on this week?
Well, I'm going to be with Janice tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
From 11 to 1 Eastern, 10 to noon Central. Then this Sunday, we have Johnny as our special guest at 4 p.m. Eastern
Yep.
on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale channel. We'll have bingo next Monday. Full-fledged. We're going to play.
That's right.
Tuesday the 8th, already. Friends Selling with Friends on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale channel with my co-host Janice. And wait a minute. You know what? I can tell you who's going to be on there. No, I can't. I didn't print that. Well, I can give you. Miss Marion's going to be the first one up.
The first one? Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've got Timeless Jewels by Deborah. Denise's Magical Emporium. Angie's Oddities. Jen Eads, of course. Myself. We're going to have Dawn and Teresa. Dawn Southern Finds and Yarn Again. We're going to have Tooch is bringing up the caboose. And Randy's going to be on. Randy at Moon Valley Crafts. And Regina Hoffman. Red
Thank you,
Arrow
Carol.
Resale.
Yeah, Marion is, and for her age, she's still doing this full time. That's awesome. And like Carol says, please hit the thumbs up. Be greatly appreciated. Me will be there, be on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Randy will be on. And Regina. Yeah. It's always a fun show.
Yep.
Um,
on the 22nd.
Yep.
I can't believe it's already July 1st. So y'all know what that means. If you have an eBay store and you didn't use your coupon before midnight last night, you lost it. You
Yep.
guys start a whole new one for a new quarter. We already in Q3. Now, how many of you are getting into the mindset of getting your YouTube, your platforms that you sell on ready for Q4? This is the time to start getting ready. I learned my lesson the first year I started, which would be July the 24th. Will make 6 years I've been doing eBay.
Today's Canada Day.
It's Canada Day. That's right.
Yay.
The 24th will make 6 years I've been doing eBay, and I guarantee you I've learned a lot in these 6 years, especially from my first year. I am always getting ready, starting this week, this month, getting ready to get my store ramped up for Q4, because come Q4, I'll be ready this year. I got a lot of things of duplicates I want to get listed, things I've been holding off on, make sure get it done for this quarter coming up for Q4. It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah. And actually next month, August, I think 18th, it'll be 2 years that Janitz and I have been doing the Friends Selling with Friends sale.
In time flying when you're having fun.
Yeah.
That's right. This Saturday. Is it this Saturday? This Saturday will be 5 years I've been doing the Hump Day auction. On this Saturday, the 5th. I can't believe I've been doing that for 5 years already. Because Bingo made 5 years in February.
Yes, Michael. Oh, Lord, it's time for Christmas in July, YouTube sales.
That's right. I already saw a couple of them was it this past weekend? Yeah. This weekend I saw some already. It's like, Lord, we didn't even get out of June yet and they're already doing them. Yeah. Why not? But for me, I don't just get started in July. I'm almost done in July. I get started in November, December of the last year for this year coming. I don't wait. That's just me. I don't like to wait till the last minute. But how many of y'all shop early? Put a 1 in the chat. How many of y'all wait till the last minute? Put a 2.
You're bringing eggs?
Probably her homemade eggs. The ones that she designs and creates.
Yeah.
Broken eggshells.
Yep.
Yeah, I got my stuff ready for the Moolywood Squares this month. Yep. I got a case of something I'm bringing. I sure am. Let's see. Randy says a 1.
I've been buying Christmas gifts for 6 months now.
Same here. Yep. Yeah, I don't wait till the last minute. I start shopping early. That is awesome. I've always started the year right before, like around Black Friday, when I kind of start for the following year. Because by that time, I'm already done. Every now and then, I might find another gift. Oh, okay, I'll get that one. Not too often. Yep, it's the best way to do it. Don't wait till the last minute. Lord Jesus, you be looking all over the place for it. Unless you have a gift closet that you can just pull stuff out of, you know? I mean, my mom had Christmas done and wrapped by July. Obsessed much? It's not that it's obsessed, it's just getting it out of the way.
I wonder how far from the tree you fell.
You must be talking about Mark, right? And Mike. Mike. Did you fall off the tree? There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I know some people that just wait till the last minute. And they're scrambling around, they can't find what they want. That's not good.
Yeah,
Do it to yourself.
I don't like the last minute stuff.
I don't either.
I want to put thought into it.
Yeah, it makes it, I don't know, I guess for me, it makes it more sentimental of why you buying that gift for that person.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it, is the thought that goes into it. And again, I've always been that way. It's better that way than not waiting until the last minute. But I have noticed that it's getting stronger and stronger every year when it's July, Christmas in July gets around. It's like, Lord Jesus, why rush it? But I guess it's always been like that. I think my opinion is I think this is when we start seeing Christmas stuff in the stores. Speaking of stores, have y'all heard that the $1.25 tree is now going up to $1.50?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Yep. I got the news thing yesterday that I saw where they're going to be going up to $1.50 on most of their stuff now. Sometimes you don't know what people want. It's part of the holiday experience. Yeah, it is. But I don't do that. No, I'm staying away from the stores as much as I can. Yep. Yeah, they're going up to $1.50 now. They didn't say exactly when it's going to happen, but it will be happening soon. I didn't find out when. And I sell Christmas all year round, so that's why I'm always listing stuff for Christmas on all my platforms that I sell on. Because I sell Christmas stuff all year round. It never stops. I love it. And by the way, for those that may not have noticed, the link is at the top of the chat. If anybody would like to come on and promote your channel, you have anything going on special you would like to promote, there's the link. You got to make sure your camera's on, though, and your mic, because it won't come up and let you up unless you haven't connected.
Oh, Claudette said our Dollar Tree has been $1.50 for a couple of years now.
Really? Because I know the last couple of times I've been there, it's been $1.25.
Well, Claudette's in Canada.
Yeah, because over here, that was on the news yesterday that they were going up to $1.50. So we should start seeing it here in our area anytime soon. But as of right now, the last time I went was still $1.25. But eventually, we'll all be $1.50. It's like y'all get everything first.
And then the tariffs will hit, and it'll go to $1.75 or $2. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to get some more Halloween stuff to list because I'm almost out of Halloween stuff. I got very little left. A lot of it's already sold. Ours went to 150. Oh, okay. So I was going to be the other way around. Y'all already went to 150. We're going to go to 150 now. Carol says, I got a kick out of
I get a kick out of those that complain about Christmas at Christmas about the lines. My comment is, how much notice did you need that Christmas was coming? 364 days?
Exactly. And if you ever visit Yarnigan's channel, she tells you every day how many days you got to do Christmas. The minute somebody asks, she's going to tell you, she got it like that. I do not like to wait in lines. It's just something about it. I don't like it. I don't know why people whine because Dollar Tree needs to raise their prices. They are really so. And again, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying change the store name. Yeah, it's not a Dollar Tree no more. And again, there are some good quality stuff at the dollar store, and the Dollar Tree, and the Dollar General. But I just don't always buy all my stuff from there. That's all. If I need it and it's there, I'm going to get it. John, hello.
Good morning.
Now, I do enjoy going to get those moon pies for $1.25, but now it'll be $1.50. So it's okay. Because I already know Walgreens, I get them there for 125. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't buy just anything over there at the dollar tree or dollar store or Dollar General. But I do go for certain things, especially cleaning supplies or washing laundry, as long as they have my brand. Some things I just buy brand names, not everything. And one of the things I have to say, the few Dollar Trees that we do have in our area, they're clean. They're not dirty and nasty. Nice and clean. I like that. So I'll still go in there. It don't matter to me.
I wish I could say that about ours.
Who changed the chat back? I don't know. It was like that when we went live this morning, John. I noticed it this morning once we went live. And I didn't notice it right away because I was posting things and doing things, and all of a sudden when we went live, I noticed it.
We had regular names.
Yep, because last night I was in Josie's place and Miss Denise's chat. Miss Denise and him had it at the handle. Then I come in this morning and there it is, back on regular channel, the channel name. Mark, we should do a big ribbon sale.
Hmm.
Don't tell me y'all bought a lot of ribbon. Or Mike
I
bought a
do.
lot of ribbon.
See, years ago, here's something you probably don't know. Michael was competitive gift wrapper, and they asked him not to come back because he was winning every year. No joke. So, yeah, he doesn't have as much as he thinks he has anymore because some of it's disappeared.
And I look, Michael, I understand because when I wrap a present, I do all the bows, the ribbons, the whole 9 yards. I'm very particular when I wrap the presents, and I gotta have the bow just right, the ribbon and the little flurlies and all that stuff. Yeah, make sure
Hmm.
you do a presentation. I don't do that no
Mm.
more. They're lucky if they get something wrapped. Period. I don't do all that no more like I used to. It's too much work. But yeah, I used to always be nice and all my lines all yeah. Now they just get it in a box and here you go. Depending on who it is for. Let's see.
Those
Those
darn mice, they love to steal ribbon. Think you bought it, Mark? No, Ellen, he didn't.
ring right over his head.
Hmm.
Let's see. Wait, what is this? What? You only get better by being around people that do things better than you do? That's crazy.
Claudette, do you guys have Dollarama there? I don't know that I've ever seen one, Claudette.
I've never heard of one. Dollarama? Is that like a dollar store? No, I just love wrapping. When I do wrap, I do take my time and make it look presentable. It changed from a dollar to 10 per item.
Hmm.
Yeah, we don't have one here. I never heard of that.
I hadn't either.
Of course, I'm gonna have to look it up now because I've never heard of it. Is that something only in Canada? I'm curious.
I guess it would be like your Dollar General. Oh, we got plenty of them.
Yeah, it's a Canada store. Um, it's a dollar store retail chain headquartered in Quebec, Canada since 2009. It's one of the biggest retailers of items of $5 or less. So it's like our Five Below.
Hey, Susie.
So it's more like we have what's called Five Below, and that's probably what that's considered. I had to look it up. Yeah, it's like a Five Below is what it looks like. Let's see. I did that personal gift wrapping for half family Hallmark. Okay. I think there was one in Kansas City, King City, California. Good morning, Susie. How are you doing? Good to see you. They changed to $10.
They charge up to $10.
You know, I noticed that at the Five Below too. They always have stuff over $5 in like a section in the store, but I haven't been there in years. I actually have not been there since we moved here because they just opened one in the town next to us, but I've never been in it. But that's what it sounds like. The Dollarama is just like our Five Below. I
Ooh,
haven't been there yet. Love bulk.
Love Bulk Barn in Canada. Nuts and oh man,
Only Frankie's and Johnny did Dollarama. Okay. Yeah. If you say so. But like I said, I've never been to it here, but I used to go to it when I was living in New Orleans. But I haven't been there since we moved here because they just opened one about a year ago. I don't even go to it.
yep. Well, Angie, it's time for a new one. If you only got two, there's some places here in Kansas City. It's like every 2 blocks.
I noticed that up here, you have a dollar store, a Dollar General, and a Family Dollar within a certain mile radius. And then every corner has either a Walgreens and or a CVS next to each other. Oak Barn is awesome. I've never heard of that one either.
Mm-mm. Giant Tiger.
But I do know that when it comes to the Five Below, like the Dollarama, if you are looking for any specialty type candy, like back in the day when we were kids, for those who remember like the 5 cent, 2 cent, 2 for 3 cent kind of candy, they have a variety of those old time candies that you can buy. Granted, they're only a small little bag, which is okay. If you ever want to try certain things that you used to have when you were younger, they do have those at the Five Below. Again, you can also find them at the dollar store too, in the dollar 2.95, 2.50, whatever it is now. They have them there too. At Ollie's place is good.
Ollie's.
Ollie's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Then we're getting one closer to us. It hasn't opened yet, which is even closer than where we go to meet up with Carol. That's like a 45-minute ride, where now we're going to have one that's less than 20 minutes away. It's taking over one of the Big Lot stores. It's like one of the biggest ones in our area. They're finally taking it over. Yeah, Ollie's is like another form of Big Lots. Where if you get it,
Yeah, that's a good. Well, I think they bought Big Lots stores,
yeah,
but Big Lots is supposed to be coming back too.
there are going to be some that are coming back and revitalizing. Yes, the only thing with Big Lots is the only ones they're going to come back with, as far as I heard, are the ones that were still open when they went to go when they went file bankruptcy. Like all the others that closed before that, the only ones that are supposed to be coming back supposedly are the ones that were still open when they were going through the transitioning of the bankruptcy. But there are going to be some coming back. But also some are coming back with different stores. So be on the lookout for that. You never know. Yeah, that's going to be coming out pretty soon too. Because they're definitely the one that's coming up over the one that was Big Lots. That was one of the bigger ones. And they already started when we passed by it 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. They were already rebuilding it and working inside of it, putting up those shelves. They had inventory sitting in the store already.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. But as of right now, we don't have any Big Lots left. Now there is one close by that they did. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. There was like one in every town. All right, here we go. Yeah, y'all coming by tomorrow during my 5 Live. By tomorrow, on live chat, I'll tell the story on how they were a warrant out for my arrest last week. Vesta didn't show up. What, Angie? No way. I'll tell the story how there was a warrant for my arrest last week. Vesta didn't show up. Vesta did not show up for federal jury duty. Wow. No. Wow. I'm gonna have to watch that one. Although we got hump day tomorrow. What time is that, Angie? I might have to watch the replay. What? Did they arrest you? Or that was just a warrant for your arrest? Wow. I'm gonna have to make sure I tune in for that one. I might have to watch the replay though. 10:45 a.m. Okay, I'll better watch it. Yeah. Can't wait to hear that story, Angie. I didn't picture you as a gal on the left. Tomorrow at 10:45, you have to watch Angie's live show. She's going to explain tomorrow during her live show that she's going to tell the story on how she had a warrant out for her arrest last week. Best I didn't show up for federal jury duty. And here's Michael's comment. I didn't picture you as a gal on the lam. They wanted me to give up myself out without coming to get me. Wow.
Well, that would have been a little bit of a surprise, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Wow. And then last week you didn't have internet. Are you clickbaiting us? Unreal. She got out of it. Yep, she sure did, huh? She's here. But she didn't have no internet for a while. So even if she tried logging in or calling, she probably couldn't. Wow. Sorry, Angie.
Angie's a fugitive. That's true, Angie. That would have been a great YouTube video.
Yeah. Mark will bake you a cake with a fire. Yeah, really. Wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Knock on wood. Anytime I've ever had jury duty or up for jury duty, I've always made sure to show up or call the weekend before, like they tell you to call.
Yeah, that's the way they're doing it now. It seemed like every year when I lived over in Kansas, I was called, but they never kept me.
Only had to go in one time. And when I went in, like the person right before me was the last one they took. I was able to go home. I was done. I was like, yeah. It's like, and then the first time I was like, oh, really? I want to do it. But no.
I would. Well, years ago, I was a clerk for a law firm, so I.
Oh, Andrew said she didn't get the notice, but someone else signed for me and wouldn't and don't know who it was. Now that's odd.
Angie's
Angie,
Oddities. Good morning,
hello, good
sweetheart.
morning and welcome. How are you doing? Sorry to hear that, Angie. They don't know who signed for it? If it
That's
was delivered at
weird.
your house? Because usually if it's delivered to your house, somebody at your house had to sign for it. Well, definitely stay tuned to Angela. It's me, Angie. She's going to do her live tomorrow at 10:45. I'm thinking she's Central, so it'll be 11:45.
Yeah, she's central.
I'm making the set that says "Free Angie." We got you, Angie. We here for you, girl. We'll all be picketing on the side of the road. Free Angie, it's a me, Angie.
Yes, Angie, I do.
Little girl picture of Ella. Ellie Bella. Who's that? No.
You and Michael were talking about it.
Yeah. I found it locally for $2 and it's on my wall.
Okay.
All right, everybody, it's getting to that time. We're going to go ahead and end the show. Again, if you want to come on up and chit chat or have any questions about the shop hop videos that we're going to be doing at the end of this month, you're more than welcome to join me after the show is over. What's up, Patrick? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And also, don't forget to come on up after the show is over. I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. Today at 12:45 will be the first guest, but I'll do start at 12:30 today for the rapid fire round showcasing our members of the channel. That starts today at 12:30, and our first guest starts at 12:45. That's every 30 minutes with a different seller. Also, don't forget tomorrow is the Hump Day auction. And tomorrow, Mark, where are you going to be tomorrow? Besides here in the morning.
I'm going to be with Janine's.
That's right.
11 Eastern.
And the next Wednesday, I get a visitation rights with Mark for our Hump Day auction next Wednesday.
That's right. And Patrick?
That's right.
No, Johnny. You got to have the thumb out.
Okay.
You know what that means?
No.
That's sign language for I love you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you for sharing that.
Did I do that right, Angie?
And as I say before I end each and every show, remember the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come on up if you would love or need to. Yes, I love you. Yep. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.